Burnley have only won 1 point in the Premier League so far this season. Tottenham have scored 11 goals in our past 2 away games in the Premier League. This is the match preview, Burnley v Tottenham Hotspur. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. This is the match preview, Burnley v Tottenham Hotspur, as Spurs are back in Premier League action this Monday night, 8 PM kickoff at Turf Moor, and the game is live on Sky Sports. In this video, I'll be going through the team's form, the team news, the match facts and stats, my predicted lineup, and my score prediction. Going into this game, Tottenham are 11th in the Premier League. We have played 5, we have won 2, we have drawn 2, and we have lost 1. We have scored 15 goals, we have conceded 8, we have a goal difference of +7, and we have 8 points. Burnley, on the other hand, are winless so far in this Premier League season. They are sitting in the relegation zone in 18th place. They have played 4, they haven't won any matches, they have drawn 1, they have lost 3, they have only scored 3 so far, they have conceded 8, have a goal difference of -5, and have 1 point. As I mentioned, so far this season, Tottenham have played 5 Premier League games. The 2 games that we have won have both been away from home, scoring 5 at Southampton in our 5-2 away win, and scoring 6 up at Old Trafford against Manchester United when we beat them 6-1. Of course, Tottenham's 2 draws so far this season. We should have had 3 points in both of those games, drawing 1-1 at home against Newcastle United. Of course, Newcastle got that stoppage time penalty. And of course, last weekend, we were 3-0 up against West Ham, and they came back to draw 3-3. How that happened, I will never know. Tottenham are unbeaten in the Premier League since the opening weekend when we lost at home to Everton 1-0. Burnley lost their opening 3 games of this Premier League season. Their first game was away at Leicester, where they lost 4-2. They then lost at home to Southampton 1-0. They then lost away at Newcastle 3-1. And their most recent result was the 0-0 draw at West Bromwich Albion. Team news going into this game for Burnley. Well, Burnley defender Phil Bardsley is self-isolating after testing positive for coronavirus. Ben Mee is back in training but not yet ready to feature. Eric Peters is a doubt with a calf problem, and Bailey Peacock-Farrell and Jack Cork are out. Team news for Tottenham going into this game. It looks great news because Tottenham head coach Jose Mourinho has virtually a fully fit squad to choose from. Japhet Tanganga is a long-term absentee, so he is of course out. But it looks like Eric Dyer is back for Spurs, having missed the last few games through a thigh injury, but he will be assessed. Let's get into a few of the match facts and stats going into this game. Burnley v Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League on Monday night. Burnley don't have a particularly great record against Spurs in Premier League history at home because they have won just 2 of their 12 Premier League games against Tottenham at Turf Moor in 2009-10 season and the 2018-2019 season. And Tottenham head coach Jose Mourinho has a fantastic record against Burnley boss Sean Dyche because he is unbeaten in all 9 league games against him. This game on Monday night will actually be the 101st meeting between the 2 sides in league competition. There has been 100 so far. Burnley have won 36 of them, Tottenham have won 39 of them, and 25 have finished as a draw. It's fair to say at the moment that Tottenham are on fire going forward. The likes of Harry Kane and Heung-min Son, every time they touch the ball, it seems to turn into a goal because Tottenham are on a 9-match unbeaten run in all competitions, and we have scored 19 goals in our past 4 matches. Burnley, however, their only win in their past 23 Premier League home fixtures against established top 6 opposition came against Spurs in February 2019. As I mentioned earlier, we have already won 2 away games in this Premier League campaign already, and Spurs are looking to win their first 3 away games of a Premier League season for only the 2nd time, emulating the 2017-2018 campaign. As I mentioned earlier, Tottenham have already won 2 away games in the Premier League so far this season, and Spurs are now looking to win their first 3 away games of a Premier League season for only the second time, emulating the 2017-2018 campaign. Meanwhile, Burnley, this is the 3rd time that Burnley have begun a Premier League campaign without a victory in their opening 4 games. Burnley manager Sean Dyche must fear Tottenham Hotspur turning up at Turf Moor on Monday, because he has faced Tottenham Hotspur 13 times as a manager, either managing Watford or Burnley, and has only ever beaten Spurs once, and that was back in February 2019, as I mentioned earlier. 5 goals against Southampton, 6 goals against Manchester United. Tottenham Hotspur become only the 3rd club to score more than 10 goals in their opening 2 away matches of a top-flight season. Sunderland did it first in the 1892-1893 season, and Middlesbrough did it second in the 1935-1936 season. Both of them clubs scored 12. Tottenham Hotspur Football Club have now played 10 competitive games in the 2020-2021 season, 5 games in the Premier League, 4 in the Europa League and 1 in the League Cup. Now, Tottenham kept their first clean sheet of the 2020-2021 season on Thursday evening in our 3-0 Europa League win against Lask. Well, we are struggling to keep clean sheets away from home in the Premier League, because we have kept only 2 clean sheets in 28 league away games, both in goalless draws last season against relegated sides Bournemouth and Watford. Talking of clean sheets for Tottenham, well, we might get one, because since Burnley's return to the Premier League in the 2016-2017 season, only Southampton have had more than their 13 goalless draws in the division. We're all very well aware that Heung-min Son is on fire at the moment. He's in incredible form, and Heung-min Son won the 2019-2020 Premier League Goal of the Season award for his individual effort in Tottenham's 5-0 win over Burnley last December. So far this season, sadly, Tottenham Hotspur are making a habit of conceding late goals. We have conceded 3 goals in the 90th minute or later, more than any other Premier League side. So let's get into the score prediction for this game. I'm obviously going to go for a Tottenham Hotspur win. I think that we will get the 3 points in this game. I know I've been talking earlier on in the video about clean sheets, and we don't seem to keep that many. We only kept 2 last season against Bournemouth and Watford in 2 0-0 draws. Burnley seem to love a 0-0 draw as well, but no, I think that Tottenham are too strong for a 0-0 draw. You know, when you think that Harry Kane didn't play on Thursday night against Lask, he was completely rested. Heung-min Son came on, grabbed a goal. You've got players like Lucas Moura that can always grab a goal. You've got Carlos Vinicius, who of course made his debut against Lask on Thursday with 2 assists. It will be fantastic to see him. And of course, you've got Gareth Bale as well. With all of these forward players, with all of these attacking players, I think that Tottenham will be so strong, too strong for Burnley. Burnley haven't even won a game in the Premier League so far. So I'm going to go for a comfortable, professional 2-0 Tottenham Hotspur win. Now, please do let me know your score predictions in the comment section below. So let's get into the predicted lineup for Tottenham against Burnley on Monday night. I tell you what, I think this is going to be a very, very hard task trying to pick Jose Mourinho's starting 11 at Turf Moor. I think that Hugo Lloris will be back in goal, although Joe Hart did very, very well against Lask on Thursday night. I've been very impressed with him since his signing. So Hugo Lloris, of course, is our captain. He will be in goal against Burnley. And then I'm going to go for a back 4 of Doherty back in right back. I'm then going to say that Reguilon will be at left back. And then I'm going to say the 2 centre-backs will be Toby Alderweireld. And I think that if Eric Dyer is fit, I think that Eric Dyer will come back in. A bit harsh on Ben Davies. Of course, Ben Davies captained Tottenham on Thursday. Of course, our first clean sheet as well of the season. And Ben Davies actually did very well on the left side of the central defence partnership. In midfield, I think Jose Mourinho is going to go for Tanguy Ndombele, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg and Giovanni Lo Celso. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, of course, will be playing yet another game, but he absolutely loves it. So involved, a real leader in that centre of the park. Is absolutely fantastic to see. Of course, Ndombele has played very well so far this season when he has featured, and his fitness is getting better and better. And Giovanni Lo Celso, of course, he came on as a sub on Thursday evening. The front three, of course, I'm going to go for Heung-min Son and Harry Kane. Of course, Harry Kane got a well-deserved rest on Thursday night against Lask. Didn't play a minute. Heung-min Son come on. He grabbed the goal. Excellent assist from Carlos Vinicius. Put Heung-min Son in for the third goal of the night at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. The one that I'm really struggling with is the other position. Will Jose Mourinho go with Lucas Moura? Will he go with Steven Bergwijn? Or will he go with Gareth Bale? Now, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If I think about it, I think that Gareth Bale will probably be on the bench against Burnley. You can see clearly from Thursday night, lots of glimpses of magic from him, but he's not 100% match fit. So I think that Jose Mourinho will probably have him on the bench on Monday night against Burnley. Will it be Lucas Moura or will it be Steven Bergwijn? I'm going to go for Lucas Moura purely in the fact that he played so well on Thursday night. And yeah, I think that Steven Bergwijn will be on the bench. But what options, what fantastic options Jose Mourinho has right now, because it shows really well that we have strength in depth. Whatever bench that Jose Mourinho has got at the moment, we have game changers, we have players that can come on, change the game, and ultimately can get a goal. If you'd like to bet on Tottenham and you think that Gareth Bale will feature for Spurs on Monday night against Burnley, check this offer out from William Hill, because it is Gareth Bale to score any time and it is 40 to 1. The terms and conditions for this offer is that it is only available on a mobile, new customers only, using the code EBP40, maximum £1 bet, and you must be over 18. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do put all of your thoughts in the comment section below, your score predictions and how you think Jose Mourinho will line up against Burnley on Monday evening. Anyway, stay safe and well. If you don't subscribe to the channel already, please do hit that subscribe button. Enjoy the match and come on you Spurs.